My brother and I messed with something we shouldn't have. Growing up in a small, nowhere town, my brother Hudson and I lived for summer escapes to our grandparents' lake house in upstate New York. Our parents, both military, were rarely around together, deployed for most of our childhood, so Grandma and Granddad became our anchors, spoiling us with pancakes and fishing trips. The highlight, though, was sneaking off to an abandoned log cabin a couple of miles from their place, tucked deep in the woods. We never told them, didn't want to lecture about safety. That cabin, probably pre-Revolutionary War, was crumbling, musty, and creepy, but to us, it was a playground. We'd mess around with rusted tools, hunting bows, and broken arrows, pretending to be rugged pioneers building wonky chairs or swings we'd never use. No dog, but we built a doghouse once. Boredom makes kids do weird things. We were 16 and 14 the summer it all changed. We told our grandparents we were hunting squirrels, an invasive pest in the area, and headed to the cabin, bows in hand, feeling like the sniper Carlos Hathcock from the book we were obsessed with. From a distance, we saw something odd, a figure crossing the back of the cabin, moving from one side to the other. It was remote, one trail in and out, passing right by our grandparents' place. No one should have been there. Hudson whispered, "You see that?" I nodded. The figure was still there, now at a window, lingering at the back. "Check it out," he asked. I agreed, but we'd go sneaky, sniper style, like dumb teens playing war. We crept through the brush, trying not to snap twigs. At the cabin's back, no one was there, no footprints, no trampled grass. But then we saw them, two flat gravestones, flush with the ground, hidden by years of dirt and weeds. We'd played there for years, never noticed. The names read Jim and Edna Fisher, 1735, 1780, 1730, 1780. Died the same year, maybe during the war. We stared, spooked but curious. Then, like the idiots we were, we dug. Old graves didn't feel real, like they weren't sacred anymore. No coffins, just partial skeletons, skulls, a few bones. I pocketed a small bone, thinking it was cool. Hudson didn't say anything, but I saw him slip something into his bag. Back at the lake house, things went wrong fast. That night, footsteps outside our shared room, heavy and deliberate. Scratching followed, like nails on wood, then wailing, low, mournful cries that turned my blood cold. Every night, Hudson and I woke frozen, sleep paralysis pinning us as a weeping woman appeared, her face full of sorrow. She'd glide to the foot of our bed, then her cries twisted into a mad laugh that made my skin crawl. It went on for a week. Finally, we cracked and told our grandparents everything, the cabin, the graves, the bone. Grandma's face went white, Granddad cursed under his breath. They drove us back the next day, made me return the bone to the exact spot. The noises stopped that night. We reported the remains to the local police and a history museum, who reburied Jim and Edna in the town cemetery with a proper marker. I thought it was over, but Hudson was never the same. Yesterday, he unalived himself. He left a note, confessing he'd kept a pocket watch from the grave, sold it at a thrift store when we got home. He wrote that the man, Jim, he figured, never left him. Shadows followed him, laughter haunted his dreams, and he couldn't find the watch to return it. The torment broke him.